What's good, family? You know, man, I was sitting around thinking, man, about how white culture, Edomite culture, has absolutely decimated the world and humans on every facet of life, be it financial, relationships, human-to-human relationships, marriages. It is absolutely demoralized, and just whether it be physical health. This group of people have absolutely, not all of them, of course, but in general, this group of people is guilty of like all crimes against humanity. I mean, like, when you really look at it, man, they promote the Rainbow Coalition, men with men, women with women, cutting off this and reattaching that and becoming a man and becoming a female. They promote abominations. This is an abominable culture. Western culture is abominable, bro. Absolutely abominable. I look at just, oh man, on every facet of life, man. Looking at these 5-6 chemtrails in the air, polluted air, the water, fluoride, and all those other, I don't know the specific names of stuff. You have to filter your water because stuff in there. Look at the GMO foods. That's the physical stuff, right? Then you go into like the spiritual, what you absorb through the news and through the music, what you absorb through the movies. And this is a really, really, really toxic culture, bro. You know, it was crazy. I was standing in the line at the grocery store, and it was hey, it was some kind of toxic pop. Now you all know those let me see, candy pops, push pops, but this one was like a toxic pop, and it had a nuclear bomb explosion on it. maybe it's like a explosion of flavor. I guess it is what they was promoting, or maybe it's like spicy or something. I don't know. Anyways, on the case, it was a nuclear bomb, and then right next to it, it said toxic. I just thought about it because I said the Most High is going to nuclearly blast this place, this toxic society. And it just hit me. I was like, wow. For some reason that I was pulled into it and looked at it. Yeah, the toxicity is going to be neutralized. Estados Unidos, man. But yeah, man, just and then we get to human being relating to each other, males and females relating to each other. How the hell can you continue a legacy in a place? Like I was talking to this Filipino dude today, and as I understand, the Philippines, within the Philippines, it is illegal to get divorced. Like divorce is either illegal or it's very hard for you to get divorced. Thus, they're not incentivizing women to play the harlot, which is probably why you got a bunch of Filipino virgin chicks, or at least really, really heavy, simping Filipino women trying to get with dudes. Simping. Nothing more beautiful than a female simp, man. I love good-looking female simps. I mean, what's better than that? A female simp chick that's all into you. You know, like you got you may have had a girl that she was all into you, but you ain't really into her like that. You're like, yeah, well, she's cute. Oh, she's cool. One of my last girlfriends was like that, simp. I liked her. I really liked her. But eventually women float away like they always do. But she was of good use to me, man, in multiple ways. It was cool, really mellow. She feared losing me because I try to only deal with women who actually like me. Hey, love, like, whatever. As long as there's some kind of emotional attachment. And, if she actually like you, then you get more out of her. But if you chase her, then you're going to have to be continuously bringing stuff to her table because you are pursuing her. I want to be chased by broads. I don't want chase no female. She ain't worthy of me. She ain't better than me. I'm better than her. Why should I chase somebody that's beneath me? That's how I look at it. I want to be the one that is pursued. I'm better than her. Many times better than her. I'm the king. She's supposed to chase me, man. I don't care if I got 2 cents or $2 or $2 million. I'm the king. That's how I look at it. Now are you the sons of God? You know what I mean? She's just a woman that just happened to be placed in a culture that incentivizes women to be harlots and to have all this leverage and power over men like default. When she's born in America, she is default in a system that empowers her, a system that breaks down men for her, a system that mass produces sympatry and simping in men, a system where an average or way below average fat chick can have multiple dudes running after her. A system, not me or you being not muscular enough or not this enough or not. No, it is a system. It is a culture. You can't compete with a culture. So that same fat chick, American chick, pluck her chunky self up, take her to the Philippines or take her to something like Colombia. Nobody will even notice it. No, you know what? They will notice her as that fat chick over there, right? They'll be like, hey, well, whatever. But here in America, she's massively pursued. Tons of options. Single mother, doesn't matter. So I was just thinking about the way I'm glad that this Western culture is almost over, man. The whole pushing of the freedom of women, and when you liberate the female, you're going to destroy the family because she is financially and socially incentivized. 2 things. They're very powerful. Well, I guess 3. Legally, well, let's say legally, which includes the financially. Legally and socially empowered through the system to decimate their families, to leave the man, to jump from dude to dude to dude. It's hard for her actually to be committed to a relationship and a family. It's difficult because there's 0 punishments for her. That's something I think that men need to really internalize. I know there's one dude, he make decent money, and he traipsing behind this how much is Broadway? 2, she weigh way more than me, man. She like 220. What's this broad? She gotta be about she fat, man, so she about 250. She look like she could be cute, man, but she gotta lose like 100 pounds, bro. She obese. White chick, morbidly obese, but he traipsing behind her, sniffing behind her, man. I'm like, dude, man, you got this kind of money. My business is doing good, bro. Okay, so why are you traipsing behind this chick that we used to just do some things with and keep her in a background kind of thing? Not her specifically, but this type of chick. Just a fat, cool white chick with low self-esteem. Now these fat white chicks got high self-esteem because so many dudes are hitting them up in regular life and don't get on the internet where she can just only take pictures of her chest or a little bit below her chest and up, right, at a certain angle, and put one of those big belts on. My female cousin told me about, because it was a while ago. We was hanging out, and we was your female cousins. It ain't no she can't use sexuality against you in lies and deceit, and your sister and stuff. So she just tell you the truth. Excuse me. So because these are your female relatives, you could be honest. They can be honest with you because you're their cousin or brother or whatever. And I learned a few things about women by watching these savages. Now, I love my female relatives, but the point is, she was telling me we had took a picture of her at a certain angle. She said, all you gotta do is do this certain, because she got big belly. So I'm like, dang, but she do got big breasts. But I'm like, how do you tuck away the stomach? And like I took the picture, my other cousin took the picture. I said, where'd the belly go? And I was like, dang, you actually look good. You know what I mean? I said, dang, cuz you actually look good. You already looking chick, but I'm like, dang, how'd you do this? She was talking about how she contorted her body at a certain angle and used the belt, a big, big belt cover up her big bubbly belly. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dang, when you take the actual photo, I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? You wouldn't even know that she was fat like that. And so she talking about how she be, taking the pictures, basically deceiving dudes. So my point is that women got so much leverage. Chick like 220 pounds, 5'3", 220 pounds. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm just thick. Yeah, you American thick. Right? Anyways, but on every facet of life, especially the male-female dynamic, just decimated relationships. It's not a small thing. This culture is toxic, and it was a what do you call it, an omen, if you will, to see that nuclear bomb on that sucker pop thing, and to see the word toxic next to it. That's funny, man. That was like an omen. So just something I was looking at, man. I said, man, I can't wait till the Most High do what he gonna do and just move this culture, this culture away, man. Bunch of cuckolds walking around. Another thing I'm tired of seeing, dudes walking behind their chicks, man. Man, and then like the engage, this is something I just want to mention real quick. This is a very good looking succulent chick. And I'm gonna say another thing too. Well, I guess I'll mix this video up too. Brother said in the comment section, says succulent. Yeah, this is real good succulent Latina looking chick. Latina. But she give me all kind of indicators and all this. And when I'm about to walk, she walking in front of me and on accident. See, if a woman don't like you, she gonna stay out of your proximity, and you gonna get the vibe pretty much from her that she don't like you. But if women like you, she kind of make women in this culture. They don't really have social skills so far as they're not bold so far as going after dudes. Like, some of them are, of course, but if they like you, they just do all this be in your proximity thing. Or like, basically be in your way, in your proximity on purpose. If women don't like you, they make sure they be outside of your proximity. So that's one of the indicators of interest that she is interested. She in your proximity over and over. And this chick is always, I don't like this because she got a dude. And her dude, came in the vicinity. So I'm like, okay, this is not good. But he be looking at me and I could tell people don't like me. I don't have nothing to do with her. But she be engaging me consistently. And I don't like that crap because he be lingering behind her. I'm like, gosh, man. And it's like, dude, check your female, bro. You know what I mean? Like, man, but I just, it's frustrating. Simps and their inability to check their woman is very dangerous. And it's frustrating because she shouldn't be all that engaging. I didn't even know she had a dude. Based on how flirtatious and engaging and all in my proximity, this woman is consistently is. And she's very good looking. You understand? And so I'm like, I'll be trying to, keep my distance. But then she want to talk. And then the broad did the same thing actually today. But her dude right there. So I'm like, gosh, why are you even engaging me in conversation? Your dude sitting behind you steaming, huffing and puffing. Well, he need to have your mouth in pocket, where your eyes in pocket. You're like, this guy is, boy, you're a tough guy. You're a tough guy. You know what I mean? But you ain't tough enough to check your broad, man. Dudes be tough and masculine. Oh, man, I'll kill a nigga. But when it comes to a female, bro, that's how you can tell what a man is, bro. How he conduct himself dealing with his female. I ain't talking about mama and his grandmother. Yeah, tell your mama what to do. But when you're dealing with your woman, she's supposed to be up under your authority, bro. And you're supposed to be able to command this bro to do what you say do. She damn near, she better not, definitely not in your presence, engaging conversations with another man, bro. So I played off, oh yeah, and just walked. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, yeah. But it's frustrating because it puts you in a position to where this dude don't like you. She know if she got any common sense, she know that he's jealous of you, but yet she just free flowing. But I'm like, yo, I could see the angry grimace on this dude's face. And I'm like, why is you putting me in a dangerous position by engaging me like this? It's like, now I know you got a man. I do this whole thing where I play my position and I move away from you really and don't engage you. So then that'll probably be a problem. Oh, you don't ever engage me. You don't ever talk. Why are you so quiet? You know what I mean? Bitch, you got a man. Why ain't you quiet? So, man, I don't know, man. This whole culture is just, it's frustrating, man. Dealing with the women here, it's weird, man, because, they so liberated and so free, but yet they have a dude and you're like, dang, oh, shoot, I thought that was your brother. That's your man? How you so engaging and out there? I'm thinking that this is just your brother or something. Like, you have, like, no respect for this dude and his capability of, like, putting you in a body bag, right? Maybe she just has no fear of this guy and has him whipped. But I had other, like, two other chicks in the same kind of thing where they be engaging and ostentatious to me and loose and walking in front of their dude. That's a very good body language sign that she out of pocket, man. She walking in front of her dude. Oh, hi, social. And then if he says something, why you keep talking to people like that? Oh, you're just insecure. The keyword, key phrase. You're just insecure. Yeah, you're making me insecure in this relationship. I'm not secure in that you ain't gonna be a hoe, basically, because you too social with men. You could be social as hell if you want, who all you want to be with other women. Sure, who cares? But when you all up in dudes' faces, bro, that Jezebel, man. But yeah, so the simp is dangerous. He's some lingering sitting in the background. I didn't know that she even had a dude. Now I'm like, oh shoot, I thought it was your brother. I'm out of here. So do you be over there, you do you. But today, so it's dangerous. Right in front of my proximity again on purpose. This is dangerous, man. So I use wisdom, man. I try to play my position. It's difficult. This is another Jezebel. Yeah, it's a third one that don't look good, but the two look very good. And I'm tired of being in the presence of these people. Literally, man, when I take my walks, if it don't rain, I'll take a walk today and I plan my route, making sure that I avoid certain of these people. You gotta really do that, man, because these chicks be bold. They like, man, my man ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, it ain't gonna do nothing to you, right? And I don't have no animosity towards this dude, so I don't want to have nothing to do with him, really, or you. But she's so bold and forward, in your face and ostentatious. It's highly afflictive. So this is what Edomite or the Western culture brings forth: a bunch of ostentatious, loose females with lingering baby daddies and husbands walking behind them, with their testicles in her purse, man. Now, there was on another note, which still relates to this. There was the post that I posted with regards to that black chick who got hit in the head with a brick, hit in the face with a brick. And somebody had left a comment on that post. I'm unsubscribing. I'm unsubscribed from your channel. How are you going to justify this woman getting hit with a brick? These are sisters. Yada, 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 shmata, shmata. Look, man, go ahead and unsubscribe. I don't care. Anybody who want to unsubscribe, go ahead. You know, my thing was this. This chick, for y'all that don't know, it was this black chick that got busted in the head with a brick and this guy. What happened is this guy was trying to get her phone number, and I guess she rejected him and said yada yada blah blah blah. No, you can't have my number, blah blah. And so whatever happened, I guess it was after the club, let out or whatever. He felt compelled to hit the hoe in the head with a brick. Man, really, man, that could have killed the broad, man. Hit her in the head with a brick. Woo, it's crazy. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, shoot. Now I'm asking the question, okay, why did he do this? Okay, what did she say to him? Now, I'll put it like this. Was it right for him to hit her in the head with the brick? I don't know. But just off rip, I'm not just going to assume guilt or innocence either his way or her way. I'm going to say, okay, what's the situation? What's their personality like? Right? So when I look at other videos, I didn't know this at first, but I've seen other videos of this chick. 2 videos. I saw the one when she was in the, let me see, when she had just got hit with the brick and she was like, ain't none of these black men. Oh, so she got hit with a brick. The dude tried to get her number. She rejected him. I guess she talked some trash. This is my thought, my guess. She talked some trash to him. No, nigga, you ain't got no money, nigga. You know how the black woman do. As I understand, she's like a Somalian chick or something, man. So she ain't even a full, like a black American woman. She just, absorbed the feminism and linked into America. But because I heard her talking like she Dominican or something, you come over here in America, where are you actually? Let me tell you something. He was talking all like a different accents. I'm like, this ain't no black American woman. Nevertheless, that poison, that toxic femininity, that toxic feminism, which is toxic, but she ended up smacking an older black dude. He was sitting down at a table. She smacked him. Bah! Then number 2. So the first video, she had got smacked with the brick. And you're like, man, that ain't right. What's up to say? And then she was complaining, where all these black men standing around? She was complaining all the black men were standing around while she got blasted with the brick. That could have actually killed her, put her eye out, or broken her eye or orbital bone. Maybe it did, huh? That's all that happened. He just hit her on the cheek. She was swollen up like a tennis ball, though. But she was complaining that these black dudes weren't protecting her. And my question is, why should a man... I know of guys who've gotten killed. I know of guys who injured or in prison because they went and protected women who are not their women. Like that one dude in the subway station, the black dude. He went and protected that black chick. Don't even know her. Don't know the situation. All he knew is that some dude was arguing with this woman. He don't know nothing about her. That probably was her man. So he woke up in the ambulance after minding business that is not his, which is similar to, as scripture says, grabbing a dog by the ears. The dog has nothing to do with you. You grab it by the ears. What do you think is going to happen to you? Same thing happened to this dude with with some skin hanging from his head, a gash in his doggone head and busted up. The nigga woke up on the ambulance, minding business that's not his own. So men should never do that. Just because a woman, it was another situation where a guy had, last year or whatever, this female was getting chased by her boyfriend who had a machete. You know what I mean? And he was a bumbleclot. I think he was Jamaican. And he was running after this broad. She ran into the, what do you call it? Coffee shop. Somebody help me, help me, help me. Somebody's trying to kill me. Ah! So these women are all strong and independent and want to play the victim and the instigator of the situation. We don't know what she did to deserve this. Why is this man? Men generally is not, this is America. All right, this ain't the East where dudes get super amount of options and power in a check abroad and can throw a woman away quickly. This is America. In America, especially with a black man in America, a lot of black men put up a lot of bull crap and have high tolerance for bull crap from women, not from their own brothers. They'll delete a nigga quick, but when it comes to a female, they put up with tons and tons of disrespect, tons and tons. Black men in America is used to getting disrespected by women, which sadly. For this stuff to be happening where the dude hit her with a brick or another situation when the guy came after her with a machete, you need to ask the question, okay, what stirred this dude up to do this? Not just jump in there and protect her. Oh, I gotta protect her. You don't know who she is. And then so dude with the machete turned his vengeance and anger from the woman, that his girlfriend, and turned it to this simp dude who, hey, that's a female. What are you doing? He said, I was going to do her, but you'll do nicely. Slice, slice, slice. So he sliced up Cuz with the machete. He could have died. Minding business that's not his own. Now back to this chick that got hit with the brick. So she is complaining black men ain't helping her after she got blasted with the brick. So why? But then when you look at it, now she complaining, she going on social media, I'm the victim. I didn't do anything to anybody. In my whole entire life. Now she's in the hospital. Second video, she's in the hospital. I don't know why black men didn't step up and protect me. I ain't never did nothing to nobody in my entire life. I am innocent. I'm the victim. This woman is complete. This is what white culture has produced. Absolute insane and entitled savage, backward savages, man. These women, man, they live in complete absolute ease. She can be fat, get 20 I'm in shape and I don't get no 20 chicks hitting me up no doggone week, let alone a day. This chick fat, got 20 dudes hitting her up every day, Sorry about that, I got cut off, but this is, like I said, man, America's heaven for women, man. It's hell for men. So this chick, I saw the second video, she in the hospital. You black men need to step up and help me. You see, this is why we don't have nothing in our community. Right, okay. No, we don't have nothing in our community because you are incentivized to destroy the community. And you be deleting children. So that's why we ain't got this. Yeah, we all know what it is. But then I saw the third video, like I said, when she smacked the black dude. Who, an older black, I think a gentleman who was sitting there, she was like, bah, smacked him. And then I saw a fourth video where she walked past some white dude and smacked him, bah, and then walked a little bit and then proceeded to twerking. So what I concluded is that this is a defiant, feminist, entitled thought who wants to be strong and independent in spots, wants to be a feminine female, help me in spots. She wants selective femininity, just like she wants to receive selective masculinity. She don't want a man just like these simp dudes, women who be having these simp dudes lingering behind them. They want selective masculinity. Like if she walking in front of him, oh shoot, here comes a dog. She wants to select it. Now she wants to be a female. Oh, help me, run behind him and let him simp and jump up. Hey, I'll protect you. This is what this culture is produced. Ass backwardness, man. I'm going to be selective, bring selective, like a buffet line. When you go into the buffet, oh, I want some of those green beans. Oh, I don't want none of that. I do want some of that chicken, but I don't want the leg. I want the wing. You know what I mean? She's selective about what she want. So from the man, she want him to be strong, yeah, and willing to be, physically violent when necessary, but not against her. And masculine and authoritative, but not against her. Or not, putting her in her place. And these dudes that, they're like I use the example of Mad Max or Thunderdome, I think it was, when you had the Master Blaster, who was this little midget who was controlling this big super muscular dude named Blaster Master or something. Blaster, I think his name was Blaster. And the midget, his name was Master. So together, the midget, I don't know how he was controlling Blaster. Blaster was just some big, dumb, muscle-bound dude. But somehow they were connected and stuff. And he would control Blaster. And so that's how these women are. They is like the master of these simp dudes who go out and do their will, do the will of the female on call. And so that's what I'm saying. These men are very volatile and very dangerous, these simps. And so you have to be, this is why I say, I don't even try to even engage these females. I know it's sex there for me, but then it's death there for you. She got a dude. But yeah, she's ostentatious and she has no respect for the dude. But you as a man, you can't walk like that. You have to walk circumspect and see the situation and don't mess with nobody else's woman anyway, because that's adultery. And it's difficult because the hoes are so married women so ostentatious and in your face and make themselves available. It's crazy. No respect for their husbands. It's a difficult terrain to navigate, man. Because the women, it's like these women have these simps, husbands and boyfriends and baby daddies that they don't have no respect for. But then they see a dude that they like. Oh, yeah. It's like they hunting. Because no matter what happens, usually the chick, nothing happens to the chick. So if the dude who is being propositioned by the woman who has a husband or a baby daddy, but yet she's ostentatious and she's in the other dude's face trying to get him to get some. And then if the dude give in to his sexual desires and temptations, then a baby daddy or husband is going to get angry at the guy and probably kill him or vice versa. One be in jail, one and be dead. And then she'll just jump on another penis. You know what I mean? But yet, what will keep her in check? And then like she just floats off to another dude, the third dude who she's already, or third or fourth or fifth or seventh guy that she's already got in her Rolodex of penises. One dude's dead, one dude's in prison, who she don't even care about anyways. She's looking to grab another life, or get another body, right? One guy actually got bodied, right? And the other one's in jail. She don't care. And that's what these women are careless. Careless harlots collecting bodies, man. And this is what this man's culture has produced. A bunch of careless harlots going around collecting bodies and souls. Dangerous place, man. Dangerous. When you sit back and look at it, man, it's dangerous. You can look at, oh, she choosing me. She look good. She choosing. Nah, man. She could choose you to capture your soul, man. You lose favor with the Most High. You lose your life or lose your health. Jealous baby daddy. He ain't gonna think logically because he ain't logical anyways, because he following and traipsing behind and sniffing behind his female. If he was logical, she probably would have nothing to do with him. If he was disciplined, she probably would have nothing to do with him. She don't respect him, but she wants a simp to go do her bidding. She don't respect him because no woman can respect a man she's leading. But she'll continue to have him sniffing for the attention, sniffing for the money, he'll bring her money, he'll bring her attention, he'll bring her, whatever because he's a sacrificial lamb, and even if so it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous to deal with these broads. And even say, for example, that a man gives into the woman's, let's say you the guy, it's three people. You got the baby daddy or husband or whatever. Then you got the ostentatious out there female. Then you got the guy, the target, let's call him the target, that she actually likes. So if you actually give into her sexual desires and lay with her and stuff, now what if she changed her mind about you? She don't like you no more. And she play victim to the simp dude. So the simp dude, what? He did what? So now he want to come over there and handle you. It can go wrong in so many ways. And this is the confusion that this man's culture has set up, man. Ostentatious, twerking harlots, fat chicks with a whole bunch of options, with Rolodex and 50, 100 bodies. Chicks are 300 pounds and proud, 5'3". And chicks who, a bunch of Jezebels with simps sniffing and wandering behind them, ready to be called into action. When you really look at this, man, it vexes you, man. So I'm like, man, that nuclear pop, candy pop stick thing. I'm like, man, maybe that's an omen, man. The nuclear bomb gonna get rid of the toxicity culture, man. That's what I got from it, man, because it was some reason my eye was drawn to it. I don't ever care about that stupid pop. But this is something I was thinking about, man. The eradication of the vile, toxic, liberated, feminist, free culture, man, that will never be a thing anymore. You know how they say, oh, it's not, it's a thing, it's a thing. Well, this toxic, this femininity, this feminism, nothing wrong with femininity, but something wrong with feminism, will never be in the earth no more, dog. Yeah, man, just some things, man. I just wanted to talk and vent and talk about, these different backward savages and how the culture is culturalized these women to be this way. You really look at it, man, a woman has like no repercussions in the system, man, as it stands, man. Like she could be fat, she could be loud, she could have a bunch of different bodies, she could have a bunch of different baby deletions, and nothing gonna happen to her, man. I mean, she just live a free, liberated, easy life. Her issue, and so when I hear about a woman being like in depression and stuff, it's difficult for me to feel sorry for her, unless it's like, like a young girl or something like that. But or a woman who actually trying to live right and be a decent human being, a woman who's trying to be righteous, you can understand how that particular woman could be depressed. Because if she actually a righteous woman, and there is some righteous chicks out there, I believe. So if she try to just be a decent chick, it's difficult. That particular chick is what I'm talking about. That particular type of chick. I'm being very specific in this. But the vast majority of women, man, they eat this culture up. They got a bunch of attention. They just doing their thing. Now, that's what I'm talking about. The sisters and the decent women, if they had dealing with depression and stuff like that, I feel for those particular females. Now, the majority of females who, who just enjoying the ways of America and has like no repercussions and enjoy absolutely carefree lifestyle. Those chicks, it's difficult as hell for me to feel some kind of way. Oh, it's hard for a sister. Dude, I'm a black man in America. You understand me? We got it hard. Black women got so many, even the ones that's trying to be righteous, they got a righteous group, right? Or other sisters and stuff. In general, brothers don't got no links and connections and stuff. So when I hear about, depression and anxiety, I'm like, well, okay, yeah, okay, loneliness. How are you lonely? You're an average looking black chick in America. Dudes approach you. You got You got other black women. You got social groups, anxiety. See, her problem comes from too much choice and too much liberation and too much ease of life. And also her problem is that she don't know how to make no decisions, which is because a man is supposed to make decisions for her. But her torment, you see this with older women of any race. The cat lady, buy a dog. What do you say? Buy a dog and die alone. I'm looking at two chicks right now. Older white women buy it. They ain't got no. One of them got a dog. The other one got a bunch of cats. Die alone. And she got some simp dude come around there and smoke weed with her. And it's like you got these options of some dudes, but because your mind is programmed to not put up with no man's quote quote put up with no man's stuff. No man gonna tell you what to do or command you. One chick I know, she got thrown away by her dude. He got rid of her, got a younger model. First conversation she had with me talking about she don't care that he got a younger woman and all this, and that he moved on with her and this and that. She said she don't care. I said, well, hey, I wouldn't even have known about this had not you just mentioned this. So now that tells me, by listening to you, because out your mouth come your heart, what that tells me about her is that she does feel some type of way about her dude dumping her and being with a younger model, right? Because why would you mention this? So the point is, why did he dump you? And she ain't even all that good looking. So my point is, a man will still be with a woman if they was together for over 10 years. So I'm like, all right, so what are you not? In what ways are you deficient for a man to toss you? He was with you at all that time. Clearly, he had some kind of desire. He had long-term goals with you for over 10 years, woman. What deficiencies do you have? What were you not willing to continue to do? Or what way did you hinder his life? Because dudes don't usually dump chicks. Especially here, man. In America, I'll put this specific. Dudes probably do dump chicks like in other cultures where they got plenty of options. Heck yeah, they dump chicks. But in America, a dude will put up with a whole bunch of crap. Put up with this woman getting fat. Put up with her having body odor. Put up with her flirting with other dudes in front of her. Guys put up with a lot of crap here. So for him to get rid of this chick, what did you do? Right? Well, how are you deficient? So, but yeah, a cat lady and a dog lady. I love my dog. Yeah, I like my dog too, but I ain't never really been all into my dog. You know what I mean? Dog cool, but like, dang, these people. I met this one white chick the other day talking about her dog is her care dog or something like that. What they call it? She got anxiety problems and her dog is her care dog. Again, why you ain't got no man? I had anxiety problem. Anxiety because that feminism has negatively affected these women's minds to believe that they don't need no man and they could be alone and independent. But that overabundance of choice is an affliction to the woman because, and the pimping that they've been pimped with, that they don't need no man, is an affliction to them. So it's a block to their own happiness. If you shut the hell up, sit down and listen to your husband or your man and follow his instruction, you're gonna be happier. But because the culture tell you that you're being held back and you listen to the pimping of the culture, that's why you ain't happy. And you see, listen to the music and listen to all the movies, watch the movies, and she watching, and her girlfriends telling her, you shouldn't put up with that girl, and you should, and everybody, the whole culture is telling us, bro, you need to be liberated and free, and ain't no man should tell you what to do. Well, guess what? Buy a dog, what he said, buy, Kevin Samuel said, buy a dog and die alone. That's funny, man. That's what these chicks do. They routinely buy a dog or a birds or this other old bag. And I'm like, why don't you get with a, and I seen this, the fourth bag, female, like liquored up with a bunch of wine in the refrigerator. I'm like, dang. So like, it's like you make, these women make themselves, because they've been culturalized, they make themselves intolerable to be, for a masculine man to be around them. And the only one that really want to be around them is like an effeminate dude or like a simp. But she is repulsed by the simp, even though he gives her attention. She's repulsed by him because he's all in. So she is unhappy because she ain't got no real actual man. She got a simp, a male, but she, that's her problem. With all these complications I mentioned and stuff, this is in her head. The problem, basically, because she got so many options. Feminism is her problem. And she ain't gonna be happy until she be up under a man and be in her proper order. But the mentals, the software is messed up. The software is corrupt. And so she believed, because her software is rewritten in feminism as opposed to a patriarchal software. It has been rewritten, man. But the collapse is going to give these chicks some rewriting and some act right. But it's going to be too late for most of these, bruh. But that's my thought on it, man. Just running some thoughts, man. Just thinking about some stuff. Yeah, that B-dub, you shouldn't expect no man to come protect you, man. Where is your husband? Where's your father that should have slapped the taste out your mouth and spit in your face? You know what I mean? You know, I ain't gonna say he should have. Let me put it like this. If he had did that and checked you when you was young in Somalia or whatever, your stinking ass would not be up here going around smacking men and twerking on video and getting a brick set upside your head. If your father had put his foot up your stinking behind, you wouldn't be. But then again, that's what I'm saying, man. Bringing chicks to this country, man. From like, man, I don't see any upside to that. Like if you can't leave or something, maybe, but why not just deal with a foreign chick who already live here? I ain't flying abroad in, man. You know what? I was thinking about something. You got the mail order bride thing where you do something, you fly the chick over here, the mail order bride. You know, white dudes been doing that for decades and stuff. Russian brides, Ukrainian brides. Ukrainian women are known for being excessively beautiful. Many of models are Ukrainian. So, so yeah, Eastern Europe chicks are very pretty. Romania, I think, is one of the highest where they get a lot of models and stuff from. But anyways, when you bring a woman here, man, if she bring herself and she's like first generation, second generation, she already here. Basically, she was a foreign chick, say a Mexican chick. They brought themselves here, bro. And it's like she has already been through, the chick who brought herself here has already went through some degree of culture shock. You know what I mean? And all that stuff. So she kind of acclimated to the culture. Now, secondarily, if you do the whole thing, mail order bride and mailing her in here and all of this, and paying her for this and paying for her visa and whatever other documents and all that, you taking her from a culture and say Ukraine, Philippines, or whatever, where it's restrictive and where women have to compete to be with a man and they have to be in shape and they don't have free reign over the men. And you finance her to come here to America, which is the absolute opposite of the culture where she comes from. She does not have to compete here. You bringing her like, that's a very, very bad thing, man. I don't see any benefit to that, man. Because basically, let's say a chick, okay, and I'll be done with this. Let's say you got a chick who from Ukraine, and you fly her over here, 18-year-old chick, she look good. In Ukraine, she just another good-looking 18-year-old chick. She's let's say she's an 8, international 8, not no American 8, an international 8. So you fly her over here, this international good-looking 8, and you bring her here to America. What do you, among the sex-starved men and the feminist women and this whole mentality and spirit of feminism, and you bring her here and you expect nothing to affect her. You expect her to be the same. Maybe you flew over there to Ukraine or other country to meet her. Oh, she's so beautiful and delicate and in shape. Oh, you got to come back to America with me. And you believe she's going to be the same chick as she was over there. Dude, when she get here, man, dude's going to be hitting her up when she go to the grocery store. Like, overabundantly. Why? Because she's absolutely gorgeous here. I mean, it's just, it's like, nah, I don't see the reason to do that, man. Then you got to make her a citizen and all this. It's a lot of entanglements, man. I know they say that those kind of marriages is only like 20% divorce rate, but yeah, I mean, you got the money to fly her all over here and do all this paperwork. It's like, dang, you should have enough to fly you over there permanently or you somewhere else. I guess, I don't know. I'm done with this, man, but it's something I was thinking about. I don't see the validity in doing that, man. The culture is toxic. And I really believe that some chicks, it will still be a good situation for the man, you know, but it's dangerous. Anyways, brothers, I wore your ear out long enough. I don't want to keep rambling and stuff, but I just wanted to go over the toxicity of this culture. And we are at the end. Anyways, brothers, peace. What's good, brethren? I'm going to try to keep this quick, man. You know, I was just doing some thinking, man. And I'm going to relate this to spiritually, man. In my life, for the last few years, one of my neighbors is a very attractive black chick. But she has a simp dude who is a volatile, kind of like free radical. Let's call these simps free radicals. Free radical simp, volatile dudes. Masculine in the body, effeminate in the head. Just free radical. And, you know, one thing now in the last 2-3 months, it's been this other chick. These women are very attractive. Both of them got dudes. They're very attractive international standards wise, like 7s. It's about a 7, strong 7. Both of them. Internationally. Meaning that, you know, not just American. But so anyways, you would look at it and say, oh, well, she choosing me. Well, yeah, man, when you look at it, I don't look at it like that because I look at it spiritually. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of your time. When you look at Proverbs that talk about the strange woman and how if you follow the strange woman primarily meaning like a whorish woman, a loose woman who, let's say in this example, she has a man, but she's still giving you all kind of super ultra signals that you can get with it. So both of these chicks got the volatile, lingering baby daddy, lingering husband type dude. But yet she has, I'm going to tell you this, I'm going to call this video like the death trap or something like that. The simp Jezebel death trap. The simp Jezebel death trap. You see, the woman carries herself ostentatious as though she has no man. Free will, flirtatious. She with her dude and engaging other men in conversations while her man is there. And I'm thinking like, damn, why? Like, is this your brother or something? I thought that the dude was her brother. Then I found out, oh, shoot, this is her man. And I'm like, how can you be a man and be with a female who, number one, is walking in front of you. Number two is engaging other men in eye contact. Forget just some eye contact. Engaging in open conversations, starting conversations. So now I find out that this broad, that's her dude. I do the back roll like, all right, I'm just going to lay back. And whenever I see you, hey, how you doing? And keep it pushing. But she ain't like that. She don't want the attention. And she like me. And it's very, very frustrating. And I liken this situation unto Brother Joseph, man, in Egypt, man, with that out-of-pocket, funky, adulterous, whore wife of Potiphar, who kept trying to get at him, You know what I mean? But these is two broads, man. And so even when I take my jogs and my walks, I have to, and it's another one, but she chunky and stuff. And she ain't really, but the point is, she be walking by my house and, walking by and it ain't no accident. You can walk straight to your location, but nah, you got to walk and do this detour and be looking over in hopes that I'll be on the dang on porch or something. These bitches out of line, bro. But yeah, you can look at, oh yeah, she chooses me. Yeah, but none of these bitches single, man. One of them, the baby daddy lingers and come back and you don't know what, it's this cloudy Jezebel simp, cloudy gray area. Don't know, it ain't no relationship, it is a relationship, we off and on. In her mind, no, we ain't together, but in his mind, oh, we just taking a break. So I noticed that dude be looking at me angry too. So I look at people's body language and all of this and feel the energy. You know what I mean? I could tell this dude don't like me because because some of these dudes be lingering, man. They don't just be, they be around. Even the ones that ain't her husband, that ain't her dude, that dude's around. And one dude popped up. I'm like, dang, where you come from? Man, bruh, I'm telling you, man, the simp Jezebel death trap, because she keeps him on edge. It's kind of like she keeps him he gives her attention, he gives her physical protection, and she got all these decent looking bras. She got all these options. And so he's always in the state of like being uncomfortable and being on edge. So she keeps him like in a state of flux where he ain't stable. You know what I mean? And then if he might say, well, hey, I don't like you talking to other dudes and being so outgoing with all these different dudes. And if she'll call him, oh, you're just insecure. But that's her whole goal, is to have him not be secure in a relationship, not be knowing what is expected. Like, she go come home, she go cook, she go clean. When she at work, she's going to carry herself as a woman of class. So because he is insecure, because she makes him insecure, because of her outlandish, whorish personality, because of this, now he is insecure. He loves her with stuff, but he's insecure in the relationship because she's a whorish, outlandish woman. And then when he vocalizes, hey, I don't want you talking to other dudes, you too friendly with men. Oh, you're insecure. You don't have enough confidence. No, I don't have enough confidence in you and in this relationship because of your personality. He don't have the balls to just leave, or for whatever reason, she's a good looking chick. And this is America, dudes be lingering and simping and holding on to the one piece of booty they can. Man, bro, Jezebel and the simp, bro. It's a deadly, deadly, deadly combination, man. And this is old school, bro, even from the days of Egypt, man. Ancient Egypt, man. You had Joseph and you had Joseph, and then you had the three people combo. You had the Joseph, who was the target, the precious life. And then you had number two, you had the Jezebel outlandish whore, who's happened to be married. Well, like, why these bitches, why don't they be single and be all at you like this? Some single good looking bro who ain't got no dudes simping on you. That's like perfect. 2 or 3 of them. Nah, I gotta be some out of pocket. Then I had some cigarette smoking skinny white chick. Yeah, this and that, and if you ever want to hang out, not hang out, but kind of let me know, like, yo, but you got a husband. Why is you engaging me and inviting me places, bro? So it's very frustrating. And now I sit back and I look back and I'm like, yo, you can look at it from, oh yeah, she choosing. You're alpha. Nah, man, you're a freaking target. These are death traps, man. These are snares. That's how I look at it, which is why that's why I say, man, you got to be careful engaging women too much. You got to find out, all right, you got a man, yeah, all right, peace. Basically, man, you got to keep it like that but the woman say, well, yeah, but he's not here. It doesn't matter if he's there. Like, a man could die because you like this dude, the female, she likes the guy, another guy, but she got a husband or a boyfriend or baby dad or whatever who's still lingering, orbiting. But in her mind, it's like some of these women do try to set this chaos up so that a dude one will get deleted and the other will go to prison or vice versa. So she can move on to the third or fourth or fifth or seventh dude who she already has lined up. Some women are that deceptive and are literally they can't just tell this guy, I don't want to be with you no more, and then go about her life. She got to make some kind of chaotic situation happen. And then when it happens, oh, it just happened. No, you orchestrated this. Wicked Jezebels, man. But some of them, man, they just, don't know how to get rid of the dude or whatever. And some of them is that cold-blooded, you know what I mean? And some of them ain't, but the point is, the result is still the same. The result is that you got this orbiting simp, husband, baby daddy, or whatever dude who, and then the combination of the orbiting simp dude combined with the outlandish, outgoing, decent-looking Jezebel whorish woman who's connected to him. And then number 3, you have the target dude, the precious life dude, somebody who's actually important, you and me. So I just want to throw this out there, man, that this is a real trying thing for me, man. I've been doing this stuff for years. This bitch, this woman, and the Most High removed the other one from being so close to my house, and now that broad, she having some problems, and I'm glad. I just saw one of her problems today, and I'm so happy. Whew. Man, I'm so happy because the Most High seemed to be touching that bitch. You know what I mean? I'm happy about that, man, because this broad. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about the good-looking one, man. I mean, she be doing things, man, to make her dude angry, and he be angry, looking angry at me. You know what I mean? But yet, I'm trying to be super cordial. Like, I don't know. When I come out of my house, I don't even want to see you. But here you is, walking out, tight skirt, tight clothes. I'm like, dang. But then you got to make sure you don't look at her. Because then you be like, dang, I wonder how it be, you know what I mean? You be lusting after the broad. And she know that. Then she come out, make sure I'm come out, then boom, boom, there she is. Devil, man. Death traps. Don't look at this stuff. Then the other one, she real good, Latina, good-looking broad. She was same thing today, man. Putting herself in a proximity position so that I will run into her. Quite literally, physically run into her. But then she got her simp dude, baby daddy, right there. Bruh, I figured this out. I just noticed. I thank the Most High, man, because this right here get a lot of men killed, bro. No joke about that. Don't look at it like, oh yeah, I'm being chosen. It's like, man, yo, this is like a death trap. But when I look at it, it's a snare, bro. It's a snare. You know what I mean? Like, this shit ain't fun, bro. When you trying to actually do the right thing, and you got these out-of-pocket, outlandish Jezebel whores who are throwing themselves at you, and all of this, it's not fun. Like, where the single, good-looking broads, without no kids, where they at in abundance? Well, I gotta be these 4 broads, you know what I mean, attached. You know what I mean? Like, that's frustrating, bro. I'm not even lying, bro. So, those that pray for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's, I find that very angering, and difficult. You know what I mean? You had to have this resistance and walk the opposite direction. You got to stay on guard and stay on your toes. She coming this way, you give her more space because she might, quote, quote, accidentally bump into you or accidentally, man, I was walking earlier today, and then the broad conveniently bent over in front of me with some yoga pants on, a good-looking chick. I'm like, dude, why does this happen at the same moment, bro? Devil, man. You know what I mean? Like, then you got to scoot over 3 feet or whatever and not look at her because, not look at her succulent body bent over. It's all traps, man. Then there was this other decent look. She a decent looking black chick. But it be the same thing, man. Like, but she got a dude. It's the same thing, bro. It's weird, man. Because I specifically, even before I became more spiritual and stuff, I never specifically targeted chicks who had a husband and a man. It was like my thing to don't do. You know what I mean? Sure, I was a, out of pocket dude. You know what I mean? I did a lot of stuff. But anyways, but I ain't never specifically target. Oh, she got a man. I don't care. That was my thing. Like, she got a man, I forget her, go to the next one. That was like kind of my thing. I never was really, let me specifically target chicks that got a man. And then down the dude with, hey, that's his fault. That's, in other words, what I'm saying, yeah, I had other flaws, but that's just one level of respect that I had. All right, she got a man, go to the next one. But now I'm feeling, so what I'm saying, it's just never been a target of mine. But so now I'm frustrated because when I see these women have zero respect for their men, yet approaching me and being in my proximity, I find it very frustrating. So just in regular life, man, it's kind of tormenting in a way. You got to walk the other way. You got to don't walk by her house. Just like, okay, so Proverbs tell you don't walk by her house. Don't be around her. Because she said, oh, no, well, we ain't together no more and all this. That's what she said. But in her man mind, he's like, yo, we just on a break. We just broke up real quick. She like, nah, we ain't together right now because you here. Me and you need to get together. That's what she thinking. But the relationship ain't over because they got a kid, right? Or, he just still lingering around. If it's over, it's over. Women, if it's over, this dude is not in the picture here, period. Then it's over. Nah, ain't none of this lingering and coming back and, oh, he just came over, we were just talking. That means it ain't over. Like, but in a woman's mind, oh yeah, it's done. But they don't make clean cuts. You see what I mean? And because of her cloudy residue, gray area-ish kind of situation that she let linger in the chaos that ensues on purpose, or maybe not on purpose, but this gray area, it ain't clear. Is this your dude? No, we're just friends, but he keep coming and lingering around. We're just baby daddy, he's just my baby but daddy, but we just friends now. How you gonna go from this nigga plowing your insides to being your friend and having your kid? Like, that's cap. This nigga lingering around, dude, like, that's a problem. So it's I'm telling Dylan, man, bro, you gotta be. I tell you, brothers, man, you gotta be like circumspect, man, and pay attention, man, because the devil goes about seeking like a lion, man, seeking who he may devour, bro. And a lot of brothers, he try to devour you since the beginning of time, through the woman. So I refuse to be devoured, man. I look at these bros, I'm looking at, all right, you got a man, or you got a kid, you got a baby daddy. I'm asking questions, man. She look good, though. She choosing, though. You alpha. F that, man, because I need to know the specifics and how this is going to affect me. I'm important. This woman is not. She needs to be going through this process of being filtered so I may find out who she is and stuff and what entanglements and ties and snares and fish hooks she got, you know what I mean? Baby daddies and 4 or 5 male orbiters that keep coming around. Oh, we're just friends. No. All that's got to be washed away. I'm important. If I'm going to be with the woman, all that's washed away. My last girlfriend, she was I told her that. I said, look, basically, I'm the top. I'm the dude. So all of my any friends or none, ain't none of that. And you know what I mean? So I said, you know, if you want to basically continue all that, you got to just let me go and just go be with those dudes. But if you're going to be with me, it's only me. Basically, yeah, man. Yeah. Controlling. Man, look, I don't want no other dude in the ear of my woman. Because I'm going to, tell her this and that. I'm going to tell her how I want things and how I want things to go. I don't want no other dude pulling and pimping in her ear, telling her this and that. You got to remove all these other people, man, as much as you can. Because what good is a woman if you ain't able to, tell her and move her towards your program? So eventually, she floated away. We floated away. She floated away, and we still, it ended cordially. Because I was like, yo, man, but it is what it is. She chose somebody else, but hey, man, I'm strict. Yeah, I'm strict when it comes to women because you gotta lay down rules, and therefore give her something that she must go by in order to deal with you. It's kind of like setting your contract. That don't mean she always gonna go by it, but at least she know what you expect, and then she either gonna go against it or stick with it. You know what I mean? But most, a lot of dudes is like, man, I don't even care, man. She look good. Nah, not when it comes to some relationship. No, it got to be standards and rules and regulations that you're going to have to deal with if you're going to be dealing with me on a real basis. Anyway, I ain't going on. I'm trying to make this video too long, but the death trap of Jezebel and her orbiting simp, man. Watch out for it. Damn, with all these people telling me, oh yeah, you getting chosen as you an alpha male. Hey, that's his fault. He should be taking care of his woman and she wouldn't be in your face. Yeah, and no. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that allow women a lot of freedom and zero fear, right? So it ain't just, it goes deeper, man. But anyways, man, brothers in the future, watch out for the Jezebel and the simp death trap, man. That's one I wanted to drop. So anyway, that's pretty much it, man. Oh, if y'all want to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and do so. If you want to donate to the channel, go ahead and do so using and thanks for the brothers who have donated last week. You could do so, donate in the description with the CashApp. Email me if you want to as well. And hey, Most High bless y'all, man. Peace.